What is going on? Well, I'm going to do a little shooting today. As you can hear the wind. It's not ideal to do long range in the wind, but yeah, we're going to do it. Pretty much, it's fun to shoot. But what we're shooting, I got a target here at, we got 50 yards, got 100 yards, we got 250 yards, and then way down there, that is 500 yards. What we're shooting with, the Ruger 5.56, just shooting the cheapest shells possible, so that ought to make this easier, plus the wind. Got Luke blowing up some more targets. Very nice. But yeah, we'll see how we do. We're gonna get set up and get to shooting. Yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna be shooting off Luke's quad seat, so not too steady. But we're gonna make do. Gonna have the camera in the bed of my buggy. Luke will zoom in on the targets. I think I have a 30 round mag full, I'm not sure. So hopefully we can get all 5 of them shot within 30 rounds. Pretty confident at 50, 100, 250, 500, no. So we'll see what happens. Each one Luke's gonna zoom in on. Hopefully we can get them down here in a reasonable amount of shots. First one is down. Well, it didn't look like it popped that one, but it did. We on the second one? Okay, number 2, 100 yards. It's going to be a little harder. It's bouncing pretty good. $100 yards is down. First shot. Luke, get us on 250. Good? Okay, 250. I'm going to aim about a foot over it. It's bouncing around, but we'll see what happens. I think I shot low. Shot high. Okay, let's try left and right. I think I'm shooting too much to the right. Oh, we're hitting left? Negative. High to the left. There it is. Okay, finally. I had to shoot under the damn thing. Okay. Well, 500 yards. I don't know how many rounds I got left, but we'll see how that goes. 250, I actually had to shoot to the right of it and like a little under it, so must still be going up. You on? Okay, 500 yards. This is probably not going to happen, but we'll try. I aimed a foot to the right and about a couple inches low for 250, so I'm going to say it's plateauing out at about 300 yards. So we're going to aim about 4 foot high at 500. I shot high, I still believe. Let's try about 6 inches high. Can't tell. Oh, right over it. Got her. You're still zoomed in?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, let's see here. What do we got left in the 30 round mag? 5 bullets in the clip, 1 in the chamber. So at 24 rounds to get 4 target shot. 200. What did I shoot? 5 times at 500 yards and hit it. I sighted it in not that great. I mean, this is just a cheap Sea Life $40 scope. Sighted in at camp at 50 yards, and I was shooting 2 inches high, dead on. So 50 yard hit first shot, 100 yard first shot, 250 yards I'm thinking I'd shoot like way over it. Well, it turns out the one that hit I was shooting a little to the right, so I thought a foot, I'm looking now, I was aiming more or less like 4 inches to the right and 4 inches below it, and it hit it, that shot. I mean, it is windy as hell, that could be messing it up. But 500 yards, I only aimed about 3 feet over it, so it must be holding a lot better than I thought at that distance. But not bad. 250 yards is pretty embarrassing. I should have done way better. But 500 yards was at 4 or 5 shots. But yeah, for a cheap $40 scope, it's only 2.5 to 10 power, so it ain't that powerful. But so far, I really like this Ruger. It's a special edition gray, so I like that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. But yeah, maybe we'll go back to camp and do a little more plinking with her. Okay, well, Luke's going to do a little shooting. He's just going to shoot the little bouncer thing in the yard. Hit it, it's just not, it must be down in the mud. Oh, you hit that one. She's rolling. To the right. Hit. 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 That'll do. Well guys, just editing this video now and actually getting to see where like the bullets hit. I couldn't tell before, but didn't realize, it was stupid of me. Sighted the gun in at 50 yards. I was shooting about an inch and a half high at 50 yards. Well, 223 caliber, dumb me not thinking. At 100 yards, that means that bullet's probably still going up. So I was probably shooting 4 inches high, let's say at 100 yards. 200 yards, I was probably shooting an inch, 2 inch high still, because that bullet's still going up in the scope. So when I was shooting 250, honestly, it was probably only shooting about dead on, or probably was about dead on at 250 yards. Sighted in, and I didn't realize that. I normally sight in 100, or right on at 100 yards, so 250, but that, I just did a quick sight in inch and a half high at 50. So it was kind of messing up my shooting. I should have realized that, but now looking at it, I mean, my pattern's pretty good. At 250 yards, I kept trying to go higher and higher and higher, thinking the bullet was dropping below it, but it wasn't. It was actually I was just shooting more and more over it. And then I compensated and I thought maybe left to right was the problem, and I saw that wasn't the problem. So I put one and I just put right on it, shot, and I noticed it shot like right to the right a little, which could have been, it was like 20-mile-an-hour wind. I'm sure the wind was messing with it a good bit. But so I dropped it down and went to the right a little, shot, popped it. So the left to right, I don't really think that's taken into account. 250 yards. There's no, I mean, there might be a little bit of spin drift, but I'm not getting that technical into it. I doubt there was. It's probably the wind, because the wind was ripping. 500 yards, I kind of realized that it wasn't, I was kind of going through my brain like, okay, the 50, sighting an inch and a half high at 50 yards, I'm probably plateauing, and the bullet's probably passing through the reticle on the scope at like 200, 250 now. That's kind of hitting me. So I first shot, aimed like 3 or 4 feet above it, and I thought I saw the bullet hit above it. So I dropped down a little, shot, was still above it, dropped down even more. At this point, I think I was only 2 foot, maybe 30 inches over the balloon, shot, saw it hit to the left. So I dropped, moved a little to the right, shot, saw it hit to the left again, I think. Then the next one, I just moved a little more to the right, shot, popped the balloon. But yeah, for a 10-power scope and a, you know, Ruger AR shooting 500 yards, the 250 I should have known better. If I'd have had it spotted, if my brother would have had binoculars, could have spotted where the bullets were. We could have done it in a lot less shots, but we were just messing around. I just wanted to shoot 500 yards. It's not like the targets were big. They were literally a glove blown up, you know, a foot in diameter. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the video. If you want to see more shooting videos, I will gladly do them. That was just a quick rundown of one. We do a lot of long range out there. We've actually shot out to 800 yards. Not with ARs. Normally use like 300 Win mags with better scopes, a lot flatter shooting, and we can do a lot better. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks.